Boom, boom, Mrs. Skinner. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, got the Soul Land reloaded up today. So what do we got going on? Well, pretty quiet time at this point right now. So we don't have much in the way of any events per se. The Valentine's Day event has wrapped up. So make sure you do use all of your chocolates today. As you can see, 7 days. So you go in the store, buy everything. I bought a lot of tickets. The integral tickets for the awakening. You can get awakening weapons and stuff like that. Snatched up a lot of the actual chests here. Also snatched up all of the actual soul bones for the red attack set, which is the hardest set to get, simply because of the fact that it's only from chests. It's not available inside of the store. So that's going on. We have some excellent time limited events going on right now. Login freebies right here. This has been going on for the last 6 days. This is just amazing stuff. I mean, they're giving you Phoenix shards, and then last 2 days you're going to get enough shards to actually get a Zooge crossbow, SS hidden weapon, free. I mean, you know, just for logging on. So they got some really good stuff going on. This is a third 3-day one that just came up today. Again, some more of the hard to obtain shards. And some of the extended SS soul bones, and all this is just free stuff, as well as some dune stones and some crystal. So they do. So even though there's really no events per se going on, they've got some really good stuff to log on for. So you definitely want to take a look at that. The weekly gift bag, of course, this is always something you should look at. This right here is 50 shards. You can choose for what you want to put it on. Then they got some awakening integrals. This is, you can get 3 of these. So that's awakening weapon for one of your SS characters right there. So definitely something that you want to look at. And this will be going on for 5 days. So if you're a little bit low on diamonds right now, not that big a deal. Another time limited sell up. Again, we got some good stuff in here. I've already made a couple purchases inside of here. I went ahead and got all of these spirit source. Now the spirit source are the way you take your soul bones to SS. There's not going to be any SS soul bones introduced. Don't confuse them with the extended soul bones. I'm talking about regular soul bones. The way you're going to actually upgrade them is you get the S soul bone, and then you use the spirit source. I think it takes like 90 spirit source to upgrade that S soul bone to SS. I will show you one that I've got here shortly. Then they've got some do some ball drawings on the chest and whatnot. So for the soul bone, the SS, it's with those spirit source. It's right here. Okay, so this was an S soul bone, and I combined it. I fused it with for the first one, it's like 90, and once you get it to 90, I think it's 90. Let's see what it is here. Yes, 90. It'll take it to an SS plus soul bone. Okay, so they're not going to be, as it stands right now, I don't see them introducing SS plus soul bones into the game. They're just going to take it from an S, and then you get these, and as you can see, you can fuse everything and create those into SS plus soul bones from that. So that's how you're going to get the top of the line soul bones, which is good because it's really difficult getting soul bones and whatnot. But I sort of made a mistake on that. I should have probably focused on my red set first. I should have upgraded the soul bone on this set right here, because this is the attack set. I should have really focused on this one first and used that for my first upgrade. But I just decided to go ahead and do it because I'm probably going to be moving sets around here. As soon as I get another attack set, I'll probably end up sticking it on Tank Sand, and I'll be moving that hit set that I have over to either Tan my Tank or IN. Just have to decide which is going to get it. Probably IN most likely. So, but yeah, it'll be used anyway. So that's what's going on in terms of time limited events. Heavens, of course, always make sure that you participate in this. They are giving away some extra shards. Some changes inside of the actual the soul hall that you should notice. First ticket is no longer an A+ character. Remember, 500 used to be an A+ character. It's no longer an A+ character. It's now a choice. They've added 4 choices to S's. It's still got the A plus in here if you're doing that, but of course you always want to go for S if you can. So they've got S. Now, the 1000, they've added 10 shards for die inside of here, as well as they continue on with the bones. And then to stop it up here, they've got 20 shards, or you can continue to go at. So they've started to add SS characters into this thing right here. And put S's in the first slot, which is very good, because it was just useless going to have to go to, go 500 and get an A plus character, which I'm not even using. So, but yeah, so that's nice in terms of that. So that's a little bit way to increase your get things to level up a little bit faster. And then last but not least, we have the joint server celebration. As I'm sure you've noticed when you're logging into the game, there's a notice that comes up about server merges. They're merging some servers. So you're going to see over the next several days, you're going to see when you have they'll reset and everything, and you'll have to reclimb up an arena, reclimb up into Soto, stuff like that. So you're going to have to reposition yourself, and you'll probably notice that your position has changed because you're going to be getting heavy duty players from other servers coming into when the servers combine. So yeah, it is what it is. As the player base expands and contracts, they have to, combine the servers for a little bit better management, which is fine. So it's not expecting. A lot of people, when they start the game, they don't stick around for the entire time. They play it. Some don't like it, so they drop off. It happens all the time. So they're going to merge that to keep it more competition and keep all the players have something to do, and that. So expect your positioning to change over the next few days as they do the server merges, and we'll go from there. But I haven't seen really much. Much has actually changed, at least from my perspective. I mean, I was in the Soto arena, and I'm still ranked 95. That's roughly where I was at before, and I know the server has merged because I don't recognize I recognize God of War. I recognize Dream. He was on here before, as was Thor the Man was here as well too, as was Clou. So I'm not sure if he was. I'm not sure if MC was on here before. I don't think he was. So so I think that must have been the words that moved it. But I'm still roughly where I was about before. I might have been like 89. I can't remember what my Soto set was before, but not that much of a change from my perspective. So as they continue to do the server migrations, we'll have to see where everything runs out. But yeah, so other than that, there's really nothing in terms of the events. So after tomorrow, we should get a new event after the Valentine's Day shop closes. They'll probably post up the new event and we'll be going for there. And it is server celebration, and of course this time limited event is still going on. This is going to be going on for quite some time. It's going to be for 14 days, but it's a 23-day event, which means you can miss some days and still be able to get the maximum reward, which is, of course, Azur's Crossbow SS, just for logging in. So definitely something to look at. But do make sure that you do use your Valentine's Day chocolate today. The event ended yesterday. The resource closes today in 7 hours. So if you don't use your chocolate, you will lose your chocolate. You should take a look at your bag. You should see the word expiring on your bag. It's indicating a material that in your bag is about ready to disappear. So you need to use the currency while you have it, because once the event resource shop exchanges close, it will, and you reload the next day, the stuff will be gone, and you will have not gotten to use it. And there's a lot of good stuff in there to choose from. So definitely want to take part in that. All right, so that's all I got for this point. Like I said, we really don't got much going on, but keeping things light for the server merges, because if you got events and stuff going on, you can't really merge servers. So any type of event that you see tomorrow, they'll probably throw up something. It's going to be most likely be an event that could be a combination event. So we'll have to see what that is. But yeah, that's the reason it's pretty light, is because of the server merging going on right now. There's just really not time to do much anything else in terms of making events and whatnot, simply because of the fact that they're in the process of combining a lot of this stuff. So you have to wait and see what happens. But in the meantime, now's a good time to go ahead and start focusing on upgrading your stuff and getting things ready. I'm going to do one of those this evening. An upgrade. I'm hoping to get 195. Okay. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting Oscar for my second team, and I'm going to be bringing him up. And I'm pretty sure that should take me very close to 200 after I'm finished with him. I've got some stuff saved up for his initial. I'm also going to start working on the divine skills. We should be seeing the last 20 shards for SS plus Tag coming out pretty soon. I would expect to see that probably right after the server merge is complete. They'll do the third event, just like they did with Tree of Eternity. They're going to do Clear Sky, the same thing. It's going to be up for 3 times. And if you participate and get the max in all 3 times, you'll have enough to get the character. So that's where it is in terms of that. So look for that to pop up probably shortly after the server merge is finished. And then we'll get him and start focusing on him as well. Within the next couple of weeks, we should be cracking 200. Going up and see how high we can get. Just have to wait and see. All right. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you've subscribed, you'll see the button. Click on the bell. The bell will tell you whenever I drop a video. Also remember, like and share the video, as it also helps the channel immensely. This is Kendrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.